Ernie, 4-0. That must be one of the best performances of the season so far.
Yeah, I think so, Lee. I set the lads in there. I enjoyed the performance today because it was quite diverse in some ways. You know that we have a lot of possession at home generally. I thought Ernie Belvedere started the game very, very well. And took the game to us a little bit, and we had to keep our shape. You know, be disciplined in that, and not give anything away. And we were kind of the counter-attack team for the first, half an hour and that, and it served us well. And I set the lads. Sometimes you play a decent side and that, and you have to be all things. You have to be able to stay in the game when it's close like that, and wait for your chance. And I thought we did that really well.
So come on in, what's the secret? 6 clean sheets in 7 games. What's really clicked this year?
Yeah, I think it's hard work. I think we work on the shape a lot in training. I've just said the lads. There's lads that are doing 200 miles a week coming down to us from London. The round trips and that, and even more than that. I think this is 3 a week, so 300 mile. And I think it's that. I think it's a commitment to improving in the sessions. We work on certain things to improve defensively as a team. And I think that's really starting to bear fruit now.
It must be a great feeling knowing that you've got players on the sidelines, and I'm going to use Hudson on this occasion, where 3 games ago he had a run on the bench, and in last week he's come in and he's scored 5 goals.
Yes, we have got a very good squad, and I said to the lads, I said a little while back that. I'm not just judging games, it's training as well. Malachi, I felt, although he hadn't been playing and that, and he started off a little bit slow, has worked extremely hard in training, and he just fully deserved his chance to come back into the side. And he's grasped the opportunity with both hands and been very, very good since he come back in.
So next week we got the FA Vars. Is it one of them where, because we're in such rich form now in the league, that perhaps another league game would have suited us better, or was the Vars just another game and we just get on with it?
I think we just get on with it. I mean, it would be nice to. It is a little bit stop-start with the league programme. I think we're a couple of games behind with certain sides. But it's another game. It's a Vars game. It's an opportunity for us to progress in that competition, and I'm a firm believer that sometimes. People have the view that cup competitions can kibosh your league programme, but I don't believe that. I think a winning mentality, a winning formula, just to keep going and churning out them victories helps with the league.
What's the latest with player recruitment and outgoings? Anything?
Yeah, well, we've got Ryan Freeman that's gone out on loan to Lordswood. Ryan's a young player that's been in and around the club the last few seasons. The supporters all know him quite well. And we just felt that he needs experience in our first team. It's very difficult to get in our team at the moment, and Ryan wasn't getting enough minutes in our view. So we spoke to the lad, and he's happy to go and get minutes at this level, which is all important. And we'd look to do that with players, especially young players that need to be playing. Hopefully they'll be back in the first team one day when they've had that experience.
And then you mentioned last week that Conor Wilkins was going to return to training, and obviously Jack's still out. Where are them two at the moment?
Yes, well with Jack, I believe hamstrings are a funny one because you never know whether it's going to be 2 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks. It's all down to how Jack feels with it, and he's having treatment and how quickly he recovers. I think he's coming up to 65 now, so it might take a little bit longer. No, he'll get there. But what we don't want to do is rush him, and he pulls it, worse than the first time, and he ends up being out for a long period. Conor came training Tuesday, Thursday. Done extremely well. Really pleased to see him in and around the club. And it's a matter now for Conor to get some minutes now, hopefully with our 23s, and get back on the road to match fitness.
Brilliant. Thanks, Ernie.
Cheers.